Hello everyone, I'm Xiao Gang. This video mainly records the log of code refactoring. We need to refactor the code of 4 modules. The first one is the combat system, the second is the inventory system, the third is the character system, the fourth is the save system. After we complete the refactoring of these 4 systems, the framework of this game is basically okay. The combat system has been refactored partially, although the visual effects are basically the same as before. In fact, the underlying logic has changed a lot. Let me demonstrate the refactoring content of the inventory system. So we mainly added discard function, destroy function, and one-click transfer. Added some convenient inventory system structure for UI interaction. We will first demonstrate the toy play online scenario. This code is single-player, listening server, and dedicated server compatible code, which is relatively complex to write. Items mainly exist in the scene in 2 ways. The first is something like this weapon generator, where you can pick it up by collision. The second is through interaction to pick up items. Now, open the inventory panel. We enlarge the window a bit. You can see the equipment slots, backpack, and warehouse. You see the multiple prefixes of items. Then this weapon expands the quality system. That is, we will have weapons of different qualities, such as epic or legendary. We drag items to the designated location to destroy them. When we need to pass items to teammates, we can drag them to the designated position, and they will be regenerated in the scene. We can switch to another player in order to observe the implementation of features in an online scenario. There are new items that can be picked up outside the scene. This is 40 bullets. This is an outstanding quality pistol. This is a submachine gun. Then we shoot and reload. You can see that the bullets have been consumed. Discard the item again. A bullet box with a capacity of 33 was generated in the scene. We switch to another player and it displays normally. The iterative demonstration of the item system is basically complete. There's also a new one-click transfer function here. If we have a need to transfer loot with one click, we can click the transfer button. Expand the window, click the transfer button. Transfer successful. We can also directly select items to be discarded from the warehouse. This is the current progress of the item system's refactoring. Next, we still need to think about the design of entries. You can see in the project settings, we have a block of code for the association settings between quality and color. The way we currently place assets is custom defined by us. We differ from Lyra's previous placement approach. Lyra aggregates various assets into a single instance, while we place all assets of the same type into a folder. It depends on individual development habits. By doing this, our UI is just UI control. However, Lyra's UI skills and effects are sometimes placed together. Then, you can see here, we have a base class for collectible items. We will have a definition called ID. On the ID assets, we achieve different item functions by extending fragments. We need to add different attributes based on the quality differences here. After completing this functionality, we also need to integrate it into the save system. So after finishing this part, this item system is also closely connected with the attribute system. Currently, attributes are still somewhat limited, but we have retained the possibility for expansion. We also have functions such as critical strike, parry, dodge, lifesteal, etc. While refactoring our code, we used data register to manage our different character attributes. Here are many data registers. We will dynamically manage attributes, inventory, drops, and other functions here. Here is a demonstration of our reserved expansion attribute expressions. So we'll end the video here. Thank you all.